Stop overgiving. Start observing. Most men don't lose women because they aren't good enough. They lose women because they give way too much, way too soon, to someone who hasn't earned any of it. And the truth is brutal. The more you overgive early on, the more invisible you become. You see, attraction isn't killed by a lack of effort. It's killed by misplaced effort when a man invests emotionally before he even knows what he is investing into. If you've ever been told you're too nice, or you've been too available, or too giving, and then watched her slowly lose interest, this video is going to finally explain why. Attraction thrives on earned value, not free value. When you give too much in the beginning, a few things happen. You inflate her perceived value, you deflate your own, and you remove any space for desire to form naturally. Desire requires tension, space, curiosity, and gradual access. Overgiving destroys all of them. Now, this isn't about playing games or being manipulative. This is about self-respect, pacing, and emotional governance, the pillars of a strong masculine presence. Let's look at the 4 psychological drivers behind this behavior. First, there's the approval reflex. You give because you're hoping she'll like you more. But chasing approval signals insecurity, not strength. Second is fantasy projection. You're not building a relationship with the real her. You're building a relationship with the idea of her. You're pouring effort into a stranger. Third, the fear of loss. You overcompensate because you're terrified she'll walk away. Ironically, it's that very fear that creates the behavior that pushes her away. And finally, the emotional speedrun. You feel a spark and you sprint. But masculine maturity isn't about speed. It's about assessment, observation, and measured investment. This overgiving has 5 destructive effects. Number 1, you remove all mystery. When everything is handed over upfront, nothing feels earned. Humans value what they have to work for, not what overwhelms them without them even asking. Number 2, you create a massive imbalance. If you're at step 7 of investment and she's still at step 2, the relationship becomes an emotional seesaw. Unequal investment equals emotional pressure. Number 3, you signal neediness. Overgiving is rarely about pure generosity. It's a form of emotional bargaining. I'll give you all this, so please just stay. Attraction collapses the second she senses this. Number 4, you remove her role in the dynamic. Women need space to choose you, to initiate, to invest back, to reach for you, and even to miss you. If you do all the giving, she does none of the choosing. And number 5, you inflate her ego, not her connection to you. Overgiving early triggers ego validation, not emotional bonding or romantic desire. You unintentionally become the provider of validation, not the object of her attraction. But what happens when a man stops giving too much, too early? Everything changes. He becomes harder to access. His attention becomes a luxury. His presence becomes intentional. His emotional energy becomes rare, and his value skyrockets because his boundaries rise. Here's the key. Women don't fall for blind generosity. They fall for discernment. A man who chooses carefully is infinitely more attractive than a man who gives blindly to anyone. So, how do you fix this? Let's use the masculine pacing framework. It's simple, clean, and highly accurate. Step 1. Match, don't exceed, her level of investment. If she invests 20%, you invest 20%, not 60%. Step 2. Give based on reality, not potential. Observe her consistency, her reciprocity, her initiative, and her emotional maturity. Do not invest based on how much you like her. Invest based on how much she shows up. Step 3. Let silence do half the work. Space isn't distance. Space is the oxygen that desire needs to breathe. Step 4. Keep your own life as your center of gravity, your mission, your structure, your self-governance. A woman should enter a life that is already moving with or without her. And step 5. Give meaningfully, not excessively. One well-timed, thoughtful gesture will always beat 10 desperate ones. Look, you don't need to stop being a generous person. You just need to stop being recklessly generous. Your value isn't proven by how much you give, but by how precisely you choose who to give to. Attraction doesn't require more effort. It requires alignment, pacing, and a selective presence. So stop overgiving. Start observing. Start choosing. If any of this hit you, it means you're already on the path to evolving. Subscribe to the channel, not for motivation, but for masculine clarity, emotional strategy, and high-value transformation. Thanks for watching.